Good morning, collective. We're going to jump into a love message, so please take what resonates. Listen, I was just in the kitchen fixing my coffee. Yeah, please. I drink coffee and tea, but I need coffee today. Letting go. I was going to say, the channeled song that came into mind while I was making my coffee was Lotus Flower Bomb. This song could have been dedicated to you, or you could have listened to the song recently and there's a message within it. If you haven't listened to it recently, do so. There's a message within that song. So Cancer, you could be a Cancer that's now letting go of certain situations, so that way you can open the door of many opportunities. You will have many options to pick and choose from. You may be fantasizing about what's next, again, especially with your love life. Give me a few. Somebody has also been weighing out the pros and cons to a past situation or a current situation where you're getting to know someone. Throat chakra, you are now speaking up for your wants and desires, especially you getting to know what you want in a person, what you're willing to invest in. Tell me more about this love message. Inner childhood wounds. And so yeah, you're being more vocal about your childhood wounds. You could have had your struggles with insecurity, your abandonment issues, but again, it's like you're now acknowledging this. You're also letting go of this childhood wounding and you're breaking generational curses. Yeah, you've been healing. You could also be a Leo. And look, new love. New love is coming. And third eye, trust your intuition. You may sense that new love is coming your way. So I'm going to say, okay, so you could have had a hard time with dealing with people based on materialism, what they're able to provide for you financially, but let alone emotionally. You want something deeper. You are now trusting your intuition. You are someone that has spiritual gifts. Trust yourself. You may have also been asking about a particular person to your guides, God. You want clarity on a situation, or you're learning this. You're learning to trust yourself more when it comes to dating people. You could have been ignoring your spirit, like turning off your spiritual gifts when it comes to people. Like you had an inner knowing of somebody may even be struggling with their own inner childhood wounding, and you try to like look past it, but it's like you can't avoid the inevitable. A person who is lacking the healing when it comes to that, the healing work, their bleeding only comes onto you. Their hurt, their trauma, their pain that they're not acknowledging only comes onto you. So you're doing things very differently. Again, you've been in solitude. Could be a Gemini and a karmic partner. So you do have new love, but you may have to let go of a Gemini who is considered your karmic partner, or you are a Gemini that has a karmic partner. Tell me more. But someone's very codependent. Again, it's like abandonment issues. We have shadow. Yeah, somebody's definitely living out of their ego. But with Pluto here, going through a transformation, you're trying to step into this energy of being the divine wife, divine husband. You want a soulmate. You want your divine counterpart. You're mature. You've grown over the years. You've healed over the years. Could be a Sagittarius, Taurus, fire and earth energy, and Pisces, water energy as well. Yeah, heavy water energy. So yeah, it's like you dealt with someone who was trying to go through the dark night of the soul, but they kept themselves stuck there, and now you're just like, listen, I gotta exit. We're not in alignment. You're not able to provide for me what I'm looking for in a partner, so now you have no problem letting go of people. And Ace of Swords, clarity, truth. It's like you're being truthful about what you want and desire in a connection. Five of Wands, you may have been placed in third-party situations, competition, fighting for someone's love, but that there's an ending with that. Give me a few for the collective pertaining to love. What's coming? Death card, transformation. And Three of Pentacles. You have the opportunity of working with someone new where you can learn and grow. This could have been a person that, again, I'm getting like past energy, present energy, or future energy, where people try to keep you stuck in a third-party situation, keep you trapped within a situation by not being truthful to you. And now you're asking all the right questions, especially with the Ace of Swords. It's like you're speaking up now. Your throat chakra may have been closed in the past where you were afraid to ask tough questions, but now you're like, this affects me in some way, shape, or form. I'm not allowing someone to play in my face, play with my emotions. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You're being mindful of what you're investing in. And the Two of Swords, you're no longer confused. The veil is being lifted. Tell me more. And the Hanged Man, you're gaining a different perspective of your love life. Again, what you want in someone. What is it? Karmic. Again, karmic partner here is here. I was going to say like trauma bonds. You're letting go of trauma bonds because you know that you deserve genuine love. Judgment and Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're being more logical, more honest and truthful. You're setting those boundaries. You're not allowing someone to play in your face. You're letting go what is needed to be gone out of your life. The Lover, so you could bring in a peaceful and harmonious relationship. Give me one more, please. Seven of Swords. You're cutting through the BS because you've dealt with a lot. Like, I'm going to say someone within this collective has dealt with lots of mental conflict. Again, trusting what somebody was saying, but their words wasn't matching up with their actions. Oh, Lord. My glasses fogged up. Yeah, strength card. You overcame lots of obstacles. You're pouring back into you. You're recognizing your strength, your courageousness. You're bringing positivity in your life because you chose to heal. King of Swords. Listen, King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So again, someone has a divine counterpart coming their way where you both will heal and grow together. This isn't going to be someone that you have to teach them how to heal. You don't have to teach them how to be vulnerable. This is a person that has no problem being that, showing you that. Yeah, Eight of Cups, because you had to emotionally walk away, or you could have walked away from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It taught you a lot. Yeah. So again, it's like you're breaking down the foundations of being lustful, building your foundations off of lust. You don't want that anymore. You want better for yourself. Again, you're speaking up for the things that you want in a relationship, what you seek in a person. You're also, what you're seeking in a person, you're like, you know what, I now need to embody that energy for me to get that. You're also realizing when you connect to toxic people, you connect to people that ends up being trauma bonds, there's something within yourself that you're needing to heal. Queen of Wands, because now you're confident. You're standing in your power. You're more confident. You're more bold. You're more feisty. Again, you're like, I don't want that. I know what I bring to the table. You could be a masculine, you could be a feminine. But fire energy, water energy, and air energy, and the Magician, you are more powerful. Again, it's like, I know what I want, and I require, and I deserve that. Six of Pentacles, you deserve equal give and take with someone that has no problem being vulnerable. I like this. Give me one more. And the Sun, yeah, because it was like lots of, there were delays. Again, there were delays. People painted these friends with benefit situations, these situationships as something that it was not. And you're like, you know what? You're bullshitting me, and I'm bullshitting myself by staying here. You want and deserve better, and you know that you deserve more than what you've settled for. Yeah, Six of Swords, you had to sail away from it. So good for you. Again, you're coming out of this mental conflict. You're learning the spiritual lessons. You're trusting your angels. You're trusting your guides and what they are showing and revealing to you. So again, clap for yourself, because sometimes, listen, in order for us to get better, we have to be better. Give me a few for the collective pertaining to love. Give me a few, please. Support. Yeah, guarded. So now you're more guarded, but I also get a sense that you're being more, you're cautious, but you're like, you know what? Let me ask the hard questions. Let me not just allow time to pass for this person to show me their true colors. You're noticing the red flags right away. You will overcome any obstacles when it comes to your love life. Again, if you feel like you're repeating cycles, again, there's a lesson that you're missing, but you are learning, you are growing. Be gentle with yourself and mountains. It will not be an easy path. Listen, your healing journey has not been an easy path when it comes to love and relationships, but you are making progress and hanging. Listen, no action being taken. Again, it's like you realize when someone's not pouring into you, it's just not meant to be, and that's okay. You're okay with letting it go. Rebuilding. Start over and rebuild stronger. So again, you're building your foundations much healthier. And memories, thinking about past events. You thinking about these past events are helping you. And true gem, you're the gem. You are the prize. Don't forget it. I hope this was helpful.